We forgot some music playing.
And just pretend there's music. Guys, pretend there's music. We did it. You guys did it. 100,000 subscribers. I just never thought this day would come.
That's so crazy.
I never thought this day would come.
I remember when we had like 10,000 subscribers.
Look at that. You guys, we have been vlogging for 5 years? 5 years.
We just hit 5 years.
We've not been live on YouTube for so long. We usually go live on Facebook, but here we are, live on YouTube. This is amazing. You guys helped us get here. 100,000 subscribers. What a big milestone. I keep saying
people that really is.
No, I can't. That's too much.
It's a lot of people.
Oh my goodness, y'all.
Thank you guys. We love you guys. We appreciate it.
How are y'all? It's been a while. We're hanging out, eating Chipotle. I already ate. John's still eating.
I have to eat slow because she eats the way I chew.
Yeah, eat slow anyway. Hey, 100,000 subscribers. I know. Should we go wake up the kids and tell them? I'm just kidding. Look at that face. I knew it. No, you don't ever wake up sleeping kids.
I just got them to sleep.
I know. You never wake up sleeping kids. And they probably would also be really confused. Oh, yeah, you guys. It's been a journey. It's been a while. I mean, I really mean it. Like, there was a point where I thought, like, we would see 100,000, like, you know, like it felt like quick. What are you doing?
There's a fly on me.
I just want you to know that it didn't look like you were batting a fly away. It did not.
Oh my gosh, this is a family.
No, I said this video is not intended for kids.
Oh,
and then I think there was a certain point where I was just like, kind of just thought, we'll just coast and we have our community on YouTube and that's just our tribe and it's a small circle and that's fine. You know, I just never thought we would see that 100,000 milestone after a while because it's hard. This is a hard space to get people to see your videos, notice your videos, watch your videos, and subscribe to your channel unless you're using clickbait or catchy titles, like not just catchy, but like borderline misleading stuff, or unless you're like always vlogging really dramatic things. It's just hard to like just be normal people sharing your life genuinely without extra drama and craziness and ups and downs. You know what I mean? It's hard to do that and see growth and success in the YouTube space, which is kind of sad, but that's just the nature of things. People are drawn to the dramatic. They're drawn to the like over the top extreme or the sad and the whatever. But
true.
So I guess I gave up on the dream of the 100,000 or more. And this just goes to show that when you are consistent and you just stick with something and you just stay true to who you are and, you know, your integrity, it happens when it's supposed to happen. So it's exciting.
True. Thank you, Stacy.
Are you going to do an intro that adds the baby? We probably do need to add her, don't we? Now that she's a year old.
I got them all dressed when you were gone. And I was like, you know what? Maybe we could do a photo shoot.
And then what happened?
No, nothing. I was thinking, you know what? This wasn't as bad. Actually, your mom was here.
Oh, thank you, Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie.
That means a lot to us. We try to be real, but still positive. Because
let me ask you guys, what's the first video you saw of ours? I want to see how everybody found us.
That's a good question.
I saw somebody said they had been watching for about 3 years, maybe longer. They couldn't remember, but they didn't say what video. I want to see what video. Everyone.
Good point.
Let's see. Gabby said, I've been with you guys since you posted Parody with John's brother about 4 years ago.
That was our first.
One of our first videos, yeah.
Yeah, I think the third one. Oh.
That was almost 5 years ago because that was Adeline. She's 4 now. She'll be 5 this year.
Moana parody, Marvels. Do you remember the one, like one of our first videos from July 4th, 5 years ago, was the 4th of July at the farm. What did we call that one? It was like a donkey, fireworks, a donkey, and I stepped in the muff or something. Anyway, Elena was like just like so little, maybe 3 years old. when she stepped in mud and she was just kept saying, "I step in the muff. I step in the muff." That is my favorite video.
We need to go back and watch that.
I know. It was like, and it's so cute to see them when they were so small. I step in the muff. Cracks me up.
I joined you after I watched it. I'm giving birth to I don't remember which kid now.
Adeline, Marin, Jude. We posted Jude's birth video.
Yeah,
but she had already been born. Adeline, Marin, Everly. That's the other one. Everly's home birth video. A lot of people saw that one. The Taylor Swift parody. Carrie, that was my favorite parody that we did. I had the most fun with it. Obviously, I got to like get all glammed up and go out. That one was really fun to do.
That was fun. I like you.
When I was pregnant with Mary. Oh. Yep. So wild. Oh my goodness. Kelly said the video announcing when we were pregnant with Mary. Remember how we told everyone and they were their reactions? You couldn't get more candid than that.
No, that was awesome.
It's really cool to see people's reactions.
Not the first video I saw, but we were just talking about this the other day. But my favorite was the one where Jude said, "This is what boys do," when you were at the store. She said, "This is what boys do."
I'm doing what boys do.
What are you doing?
Yeah. She's so funny. Jude and her first crush, you guys. Her first crush, chicken. She likes the way he says chicken, chicken, chicken. So cute. Jude is so funny. Yeah, so a lot of people saw pregnancy announcements, which is not a surprise. Those definitely get a lot of views because people love seeing those kinds of things. And the parodies. Parody videos did it. Elizabeth's first video was when we found out Elena had celiac disease. That's another big milestone. You guys, it's nice to look back and have documented so many of these things that we just don't remember. I don't remember some things about the kids, but then when you see the videos, like, oh yeah, remember that. Oh, it's so
right.
sweet.
Like I feel like I wouldn't remember that I stepped in the muff if I hadn't watched that clip like multiple times and drilled it into my brain.
And editing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So many hours. Here's something, because you guys may not realize this. The amount of work that goes into creating a single vlog is insane. So like, obviously you have to film the content, and like, depending on how in depth it is, if you're going out and recording, your day, or if you're doing something intentional to make a vlog, you got to remember to pick up the camera and like in between the kids and craziness and living life and all that, whatever. But then like hours of editing for some of our longer vlogs or more detailed ones. I mean, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 hours to edit a vlog. The parodies, those you're looking at like 15 hours probably of editing. 15 hours spent editing those parodies. Well, but then the music too, making the music, recording the music, singing it, and then like him editing the music to make it all sound really good, and then setting up lights, filming the parodies took sometimes 2 days, 3 days, and then again like 15 or more hours of editing for those, and then you have to like color correct them, which takes even more time, and then. Yeah, so for our vlogs, you're talking 3 to 4 hours to edit it, and then you have to make a thumbnail, and so like so much work. We just want you to know how much we appreciate you guys watching our vlogs and sticking with us and like being invested in our family, because we really have poured like blood, sweat, and tears into creating the videos that we've created. Even just normal vlogs like of our life as we're living it, like still take a lot of intentionality and work to get from picking up the camera to actually giving you something that's put together, with music on it or whatever to make it more fun to watch. So we've put a lot of work into it, and we appreciate that you guys have valued that enough to be part of our community. It means so much. Nice.
You said nice.
What I was reading about Addie, the pregnancy announcement, and then her gender reveal. And I remember every gender reveal and Tyler's reaction pretty much every time. She wasn't really happy. Oh, I love the video where your husband talked about having 6 girls.
What video was that?
You talked about having all girls.
Oh,
remember?
the video, yeah, that specific video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's been your favorite memory? Or favorite thing about vlogging for the past 5 years?
I don't know. It's been I mean, I like the parodies. They're enjoyable. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like
When you
I
see
love
that
having
look that I just gave him,
she does like the parodies.
it's not that I don't, it's that you guys are our community, and I'll tell you the truth. We fight like
Don't you even dare.
Never in our life when we were making a parody together, because we both have a vision for it and like see an idea like in our head, and we both are like not on the same page, or we're going back and forth.
Listen to me and we won't have to argue about it.
Then none of our parodies would be as good as they were.
Oh.
Anyway,
that
so
is so rude.
parodies brought out a lot of fighting. Although like the product that when we finally could get on the same page and work together, like they turned out they ended up really good, and so I do like that. I like the end result of creating them. I like editing them a lot. I really like editing them, but the process of filming them and getting through the ideas. John's hair has changed so much over there. Listen, he's doing the curly girl method now. You guys look that up on YouTube. The curly girl method. I was like, John, you have curly hair. Come on. Try it out and see what's happened. And look at it. It looks better. Now you're gonna get fluffy.
Yeah, sorry.
It looks better than it ever has. It's actually like curly, and look at now you look like Keanu Reeves.
Now I look like I should be like a hairdresser or something. That's all I got. I was gonna say anything.
He's so weird. So weird. Oh, Bethany, that means so much. She said, with all the stuff coming out about family vloggers lately, you guys are a breath of fresh air. You've never changed. Your vlogs are clean and fun to watch.
It means a lot.
That means a lot. And so our creative differences. Yes, exactly. Exactly. No, but we've had fun making videos and doing things.
It's cool to see how like it has all come like from over the years, like how it started, and just like I don't know, you never know what you're doing. Like I don't. Like this whole time I'm just like, what are we doing?
That's why
I don't know what we're doing. Like,
Izzy's life said, yeah, I love that you guys don't put on a YouTube persona. It's raw. And like that's what I was thinking was like, because we don't know what we're doing. So we just show up as we are and hope that you guys will love us anyway. So funny. What are your favorite flowers in color? I love ranunculuses. I knew he was going to do that. I was like, I literally, if you saw my eyes, I looked at John in the camera because I knew he was going to make a face. And peonies, like white. I know that's not very exciting. Pink. Oh, Mandy, thank you. One day, maybe we'll be able to travel to Europe and London and all over.
Oh, we're going.
Tessa said, love the family videos, raw without exploiting your children. Yes, that was very important to us to respect them as people, to protect them, and to not ever use them for, anything.
Yeah, I feel like for the most part, we try to like, especially like with like titles and things like that, we try to limit it to like us or the family. Sometimes if something happens with the kids, like we'll do that, but I feel like that's few and far between. I feel like for the most part, it's like what's happening with us as parents and with the kids, and not about the kids. Like I feel like we just never really wanted to do that. And I think as we see other vloggers that do those kinds of things, especially with like older children, I'm just like, I'm cool. Like not like we might not get that younger kid crowd, which I'm totally cool with too, by the way.
Well, it's fair because we don't really let our kids watch YouTube, so
we don't. They are not allowed to watch YouTube. They've watched too many videos accidentally that they shouldn't have. So.
Anyway, yeah. You're not asking why, but I'll tell you why anyway. I happily subscribed when I realized you guys, being Americans, educate your kids. I love that they are grown up to be kind women with strong morals. Thank you. Like, that is the biggest compliment. YouTube, whatever aside, like, just that you see that in us and in our girls, like, means so much, because we are just buckled up and holding on for dear life, raising them. Was there any right way to do it? Probably. I mean, there's probably better ways and not so better ways, but I guess there's no like right. So we try. I'm glad that it's a positive and inspiration to other people.
True.
John, his silliness reminds me of Jim Carrey sometimes. Yes, he's very Jim Carrey-esque.
You know, when you grow up watching Ace Ventura, The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, you can only you take on some of them. It's just true. And then as an older, I'm like, why was like Jim Carrey and Adam Sandler like my role models growing up? Like, where were my parents?
Because you're zany.
Why weren't they helping guide me towards someone else?
You guys are awesome. What was the parody you were going to do just before your last pregnancy ended? Do you remember? We've had a few ideas that we just didn't act on. One was a Taylor Swift one, I think, right? Another Taylor parody. Motherhood parody.
Could have been.
We had one. We have one for our house. My house. What's the song? Welcome to my house. We have one in the. It's up. We have the lyrics actually. Could probably do another parody at some point. I just have to take creative
Don't get their
direction.
hopes up.
I just have to take the creative direction. You can't get me.
Don't get their hopes up.
Just kidding.
I have the one that I wrote that I recorded and everything.
The food one.
Uh-huh.
That one's pretty good.
I'll tell you what it is, because there's not that many people on here.
And we might never do it.
You'll probably never do it. I wrote it and recorded it, and Danielle's in it.
Had a baby. I had
We'll
a
do
baby.
it sometime. I want to do the song "What Do You Want From Me" by Adam Lambert.
Mm-hmm. What do you want from me?
That's the song. So I was
That's the
gonna
whole
do.
song.
It's like the classic husband-wife argument. What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? And it was good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with
It would be very funny.
It's
I think
relatable.
it would be easier to do parodies if we had more help with the girls.
It's true.
Because you can't. Getting them to cooperate for videos, that's why you see them as they are or not at all. Because it is very hard to like get kids to cooperate with very specific things. Unless I'm sure that you can like bribe them and all the things, and some people probably just have kids that listen, maybe somewhere over the rainbow, but our kids, they have their own beats that they like to march to. So no, parodies, it gets chaotic, especially with the little ones, because they don't really understand. And so, yeah, if we had help. Yeah. How do you balance work and vlogs and family time? Well, we're still working on that. My business is like growing very quickly. And I love it. Like, it's my passion, you guys. Teaching people about essential oils and wellness is like, that's what I love. I love educating people. Like, at heart, I am somebody who likes to research and share what I learn, what I love, So I've been investing a lot of time into that. And so right now, we took a little break, but John has been kind of holding down the fort with remembering to pick up the camera and vlog, and then editing the vlogs. And then honestly, right now, we're just together as a family pretty much all the time. So family time happens always, but I think we do need that intentional time with each of our kids. We're still working on how to make that happen. Again, it's really difficult, I feel like, without a lot of help around, to be able to kind of take that extra time. You know, right now we're in like the crazy years, the trenches. Like when your kids are young, when you have babies and diapers and, you know, toddlers, like,
And their names are Adeline and Everly.
especially, those are the years when like you just are getting by. Every day is like, are we gonna survive today? I don't really know, but we're gonna try. Let's just make it to bedtime. And that's kind of where we're living, but we're also, we see the other side with the older kids and how independent they are, and how like Tyler made scrambled eggs the other day, and you know, she can help some with Marin. So we see that other side of it, but it's hard to get anything done really, or have anything intentional right now, because it feels a lot like running around putting like one fire out just to have another one start behind you. So you're like constantly like, it's a kid over here who needs something, a kid over here who just got hurt, something over here, work is over here. Like, you know, it's just so much. So it's very hard to be intentional with balancing things. We're kind of honestly just holding on and trying not to mess up too bad. Oh, you're so sweet. 3:00 in the morning in Iceland. Good night. Get some sleep. We love you so much. Take one kid out once a week. Yes, that is true. That is true. And we've talked about that. We've talked about like even each kid has a different night to stay up, which was we were doing that, and it was actually really nice. They'd have like an extra hour and a half, like one night each kid would be able to stay up a little bit later and spend some quality one-on-one time. But then the younger kids stopped going to bed.
So rude.
Well, the younger kids started staying up later, not on purpose. It was just like, go to bed, and then they'd come out of the room, go to bed, and then be crying, or they'd be scared, or they'd want water. You know, if you're a parent, you get it. So that kind of like encroached on the time with the older kids. So we're working on getting back into a routine. Obviously, the world is upside down right now too. Like we can't take them a lot of places to go do things, and they're just stuck at home all the time. So they're all kind of bored and anxious and everything anyway. So
I had an idea. I'm still trying to do it. I just keep forgetting. I have a reminder set on my phone, but it doesn't work right. So I don't get the reminder enough. But the idea is that we have 6 daughters. And so one day a week, and I have a wife too. One day a week, we'll still be at home, but I'll pick a day or pick a kid for that day, and I'll do the same every week. So they say Tyler's Monday.
Tyler Tuesday.
Or Tyler Tuesday. That might help me remember.
Marin Monday.
Marin Monday. So Tyler's Tuesday, and I'll just be more intentional about spending time with her, even with all the other kids around. So whether they're like upstairs, like, hey, grabbing Tyler for even 5 minutes, like, hey, let's go do something, let's color a picture or something, whatever, you know. And then even just like throughout the day, on top of that, like just trying to have intentional like little moments with her, little conversations with her. So that's kind of like my plan. I'm trying to make it happen, but it's just been a bit crazy and I forget. So I'm trying to remember to do that because it's something simple I could do, and I think it would have a good impact if I did it regularly.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like, yeah, my dad, he really listened to me. Like just even having that one, and not that I would neglect the other kids.
Right, but just you're just taking extra time to like
really think
about.
Like I see Tyler standing over here. Oh, let me go over there and actually like have a conversation with her real quick.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So that's my thought. Let's see what you say. No one cared.
Oh, thanks. We do think about it a lot. One kid for each day of the week, Jessica said.
Oh.
Plus one day for each other. Bingo.
Yep.
That's the thought. We try. Oh, that's sweet. What are you doing? Get over
I
here.
thought you were gonna kiss.
We weren't. Not right now. How's the backyard project going? It's great, except that our fence blew down.
That's supposed to be in another vlog.
Okay.
Now I have to get rid of that video.
Wait till the next vlog and you'll see we lost our fence. So there's that. So we gotta work on that.
I think that's the next vlog. The next vlog is the water slide video. Maybe combine them. We'll see how much footage I got.
Oh, you guys, we still are just holding on for dear life over here. Anybody else with all the crazy world stuff happening just like feel like you don't even know what year it is anymore? Like all the time my friends like say something, think about something, what year is it? I don't even know. What day are we in? What's happening? Who knows? That's how I feel every day. And it's like, oh, we have to feed them again. John, we have to feed them 3 times every day. Why? I don't know, but that's where we're living right now. So we are definitely trying to get better and more consistent again with remembering all the things, but it's just not happening a lot.
Is it still March? It
You
feels
almost-
like it. I don't even know what it is.
Kelly,
It's
I
July.
agree. I agree with you guys. I agree. Plus snacks. Yeah, really. We had to put a lock on the pantry door, which I was like, I will never do that. I want to teach them the boundaries so they can learn, for Adeline is another breed of child and I cannot, we could like, nope. I'll find wrappers behind the bathroom sink. I'll find wrappers in the
cabinets.
cubbies, like in our mud room, in the cubbies. Should like get in there and yeah, under cabinets, open a kitchen cabinet. There's wrappers from like, I mean, they're healthy snacks, but it's just like snacks nonetheless all day long. So I'm like, that's it. I can't 24/7 watch just one kid. There's 5 other kids that we have. So I had put a lock on the pantry. And they know where the key is, don't they? Addie doesn't. I don't think she can get into it. But she,
Key in there. She finds the key.
yep. How am I feeling? I'm feeling good. I'm tired. I taught an oil workshop on our Facebook page tonight. And so like, I'm like an extroverted introvert. Like I love people and I do love to be, but it zaps my energy. So like when I'm like communicating a lot in a day, I'm like, whoo, I'm tired, you know? So I'm feeling like kind of tired tonight, but it was good. I had fun. I haven't taught an oils class it's been a couple months. I mean, a real like actual class. Oh, it's been a lot of months, honestly. Maybe since the beginning of the year. Anyway, so I did, because like most of my time is spent focusing on our team, like on our Young Living team, and giving them resources and helping those people, like the ones who want to make a business, helping them learn how to do that. And that's where I spend most of my time, like work time. But I want to get back into actually teaching people who don't yet know how to use everything. So that's my goal for this month. I have like 9 different classes that we're teaching on Facebook. And so I'm excited, but I'm also like, oh man, I'm going to be tired. You know it. You know how I get.
Mm-hmm.
I love it and I love people, but I also need to like recharge after peopling. Anybody else like that? You guys similar? Oh, y'all are so sweet. Good. I'm glad to know I'm not the only one with a lock on the pantry. How did you discover oils? I had heard about them in a mom group, I think, but then when John worked at the church, our worship pastor, his wife, was the one who was like, you need to get this starter kit. You're going to love them. And now she's one of like, just a really great friend. And we're both still doing Young Living together. And I'm going to see her in September. I'm excited. I haven't seen Becky for a long time. When's the last time I saw her?
On a Zoom call, you know,
On a Zoom call, yeah. So I'm excited. But
that convention last past year.
so I don't sell the oils as in I don't have inventory. I don't keep inventory and like sell them. But I can definitely help you get an account with Young Living so that you can order them. Like Young Living sells them, but I help people create their account and then teach you how to use them and mentor with the business or just mentor in learning how to use oils and all of that. But yeah, that's how that works.
I find that my hair is best on the second day after I've showered. And then it just goes downhill from there. Maybe the third day is okay. This is like fourth day.
We're back to John when we met. When
I
I met
haven't
John,
showered.
he was obsessed with his hair and
I
very
haven't showered.
particular.
I wasn't obsessed with it. I just would go get it cut. What?
Yeah, but if like one hair was wrong, you were like, "This is the worst haircut ever. I'm ruined." You don't remember how picky you were about your hair?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like when my hair was cut poorly.
You doing this till it says 100,000?
No, we
we're
did
doing
hit.
this because it does say 100,000.
We might not say it on our actual channel yet, but it says
It says it on the back end for us. We saw it go 100,000 and then 101,000. No, 100,001.
Yeah. Yeah, not 100 or 1,000.
100,001. And I was like, oh my goodness, we did it. This is so cool. You guys did it. We couldn't do this without you. For sure.
Yes, this says 99.9 on our page. Rude. Here you go. I'll show you this.
Oh, you're so cute. Haley, the song I still remember is not about me and John. It is actually,
Let's see if I can get it done.
no, you're
goodness.
doing it wrong.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
There's-
There you go. Well, it's backwards, but it says 109.
100,009.
100,000. You just did that.
100,009.
100,009.
Okay. The song, John did not write that song about me. He wrote it about somebody else.
Guys, I've been working on some new music.
Hold on, John. We're in the middle of a conversation.
Sorry.
I want to know who that song is about.
It's about this girl I used to know. Oh, she was the loveliest girl.
It's about his friend Rob.
Look at my hair. What you
That's
doing?
so funny because it sounds a little romantic, but it's about his boyfriend.
It's about anything. You know?
It was his best friend from childhood, so it's about how they used to do all the things together and like didn't kind of picture their lives being like they are now, but you know, they're still friends. It's just not the same, you know.
Why does my forehead look so big right now?
John, what's wrong with you? Are you tired?
I am tired. It's 11 o'clock. I was up at 6 o'clock with them kids this morning.
Mhm.
They don't sleep anymore.
You're so pretty. Somebody said, "What did you do for work with 4 kids?" Are you talking about me? I worked at the Apple Store as a genius, fixing people's computers. Y'all are sweet. Okay. Does John serenade you guys all the time? John, like, it's like singing in the shower, but since he doesn't shower that often, it's just like singing in the shower, but singing around the house. He sings while he does things around the
everything?
house. Yeah. But it's only like the same like line and a half of a song
Do I have a
over and
big
over
forehead?
again. Do you know that? No, stop looking at yourself.
I'm just like, look, it looks like I have a big forehead. And I'm like, do
Looks
I have
like-
a big
no, you
forehead?
have big hair.
Am I
Here,
the guy
hide it.
that everybody's like, there's the guy with the 5 head?
No, you're not. There, hide it.
That's better. I look
Did you hear what I
like a
said?
dog in a Disney movie or something like
Alright. I said you you sing the same line and a half of a
that.
song
Yeah, I
over and
know.
over.
Because that's the part that's stuck in my head.
It's like the part he likes the most of a
no, it
song.
just gets stuck. What is this? It looks like I'm wearing a wig. What did you just do to me? Yeah, I think I am. Oh my gosh.
No, you don't. You know
No,
who you
I
look
don't.
like. You look like Isaac Cappy.
Um,
Okay. How do you join the class you teach? Okay, so it's a live video. You can just go to facebook.com/essential collaborative. That's what I named my Young Living team, and it's up there so you can watch it back the replay. And then there's a schedule posted for the rest of the ones for this month, so you can see those if you would like to tune into one that is live. They're about all different topics, and I'm not teaching all of them. Most of them I am, but not everyone. So there's that.
Hello from Sydney.
Hello in Sydney.
I'm going to Sydney.
You coming with me?
Yeah, when are you going to Sydney? Oh yeah. Danielle's going to Sydney, guys.
Thinking about it. I'm thinking about making a trip to Australia to
When is
see
it?
my friend
Is it
Belinda
March?
in March. Well, the Young Living Convention for Australia and New Zealand is in March of next year. And she's going with so like anyone who signs up for Young Living with me who lives in Australia or New Zealand gets put on Belinda's team. So it's like me and then Belinda's there. And so she kind of takes care of everyone there. And I love her so much. She actually, you might have seen the videos, she visited us last year. And so I saw her asking our Australian girls who was going to go to convention. And I thought, I wonder how much tickets are to fly there. And so that's in the back of my mind. I'm thinking about it. It's a very long trip. It's like 22 hours, but I feel like it would be really cool. And I would really miss our kids. Oh.
No, I didn't catch it.
There's a fly. You got slow, babe. He used to be really good. He used to like
try that time, but
he used to be able to just really catch flies all the time. No. Oh, get it. Why does it keep landing on me?
because you're sweet.
Oh,
like
goodness.
sugar.
Let's see. I've missed something I thought I was going to say.
Somebody said, "Oh, school." Okay, so here you want to talk about school next year?
Oh, I'm leaning towards homeschooling. We are leaning towards homeschooling. We are leaning towards homeschooling. Maybe with a little bit of help, because I feel like Tyler is so high energy and really just, I feel like she would learn better from another authoritative figure. So like a tutor maybe for her, but yeah, that's what we're leaning towards for the older girls. I think we'd still like to do preschool for the young girls, but it'll totally depend on the requirements because I'm not sending my preschoolers anywhere with their faces covered because they're children and they need to be. Do we still talk to the Riches? Yeah, we do. It's not as often since they're so far away, but we still keep in touch. And
how do we stay sane, huh?
Or not. Have you seen John? Look at him. Look at his hair right now. What is happening?
Why would you even ask that? I think, well, my thing is this, like,
You want to cut that part?
my
This
theory, I was thinking that.
part?
My theory is in order to stay mostly sane, you have to go a little crazy when you have kids. Like, you just have to, like, be willing to, like, lose your mind a little bit so you don't lose it all the way. Like, if you try to fight it and resist it, you're just gonna, like, you're gonna go full-blown crazy one day. And there's no going back from that. But if you allow yourself to gradually lose your mind.
Did you see that? Was Danielle sad she missed the first time eating at the table with the girls? Like a little bit, but also more
she was
like
only sad that she wasn't here to clean it up afterwards.
yeah, a little bit of
Because I
that.
left a little bit of mess and it kind of stained it a little bit.
They stained the table a little bit with some
Pasta sauce.
And I was like, John, we have paper you could have put down
I didn't know.
on the table to
I didn't think I was
protect
supposed
it.
to touch this.
Yeah, tablecloths. It's a thing. People have tablecloths.
We don't have tablecloths.
And like we have kids, and I don't expect it to stay perfect. But for sure, I would be like making sure I wiped it up right after dinner because it's not. It has wax on it, but it's not like really super well sealed. It was just like it's my dream table. I know, and it'll have character and charm in the kids. Like I will cherish the memories of their little faces and messes here. So I'm not like super worried about it, but you know, if I can keep it nice for longer, I would like to do that kind of thing. Yeah.
He ain't tired. That's his new 100K look. That's right. You're right about that. That's my 100K look.
Oh my goodness. I can't even remember our favorite boy names anymore. I feel like we let that ship sail a long time ago.
Exum.
Yeah, John wanted to name a boy Exum after his grandfather.
My great grandfather.
Great grandfather.
Never met him. But I thought his name was cool. Always did. Heard it when I was like 13. I was like, that's the coolest name. Exum. No one wants to mess with a guy named Exum. Like, oh my gosh. Don't say what it is that you're thinking.
I'm just thinking a lot of things rhyme with that.
Yeah, but who cares? Because your name's Exum. And no one is ever going to try to, like, make fun of your name or anything because they know, like, you don't mess with Exum.
No, you text them.
You what?
Text them. You text them.
This is embarrassing. That was embarrassing for you. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I'm not embarrassed ever. Do we want more children? I mean, I will take any children the Lord has for me because babies are a blessing. But as of right now, we don't like have plans to have more bio kids. I would love to adopt or do foster care eventually.
Oh yeah, turkey. What was that, Ed?
As you said, it looks like Sesame Street threw up on their childhood table that they've had. Turkey jerky.
Turkey.
I hope it's sweet. Aw. All right, y'all, it's a little bit late here. It's 11:18 and our kids wake up at like 5:30, 6. Too early. So I think we're going to go so we can get some sleep.
Yeah, Marin was up.
I would love to
little
change the
before
stair
6.
color, but I think we're just going to leave it for now. Maybe eventually like getting some like just like replacing the banisters and leaving the treads, you know, and getting like black, like metal, whatever. Maybe something like that, but otherwise we'll just leave it. Anyway, why do kids sometimes wake up early? They all the time wake up early. I don't know. My mom is a morning person. She always wakes up really early, like 4 o'clock in the morning early. And I think that my kids inherited that trait. Not all of them. Some of them would like to sleep, but then their other sisters wake up early and then wake them up. So I don't know. Doesn't matter how late they stay up. They still wake up early. So that's that. Anyway, so I think we're going to go. That way we can clean up down here a little and then go to bed. But thank you guys again. We're so excited. 100,000. It's a huge milestone. And we would not be here without you at all. And we would not have reached this milestone without you guys. So we are incredibly, this hurts. What is that?
What is it? What are you looking at?
I don't know. It's like a bruise.
Mm.
We are incredibly thankful for each and every one of you.
We love you guys.
We love you. Bye.